Good afternoon. I'm Miss Daring, and I teach biology, and it's been a while since I've done a video for you. I'm usually behind the scenes. But today you're starting a new unit called evolution. And quite often you hear about the word evolution theory. So today's activity is going to describe the difference between a scientific theory and a scientific law, and kind of introduce you to the background information about evolution and the thought process behind the science. So on your Google Classroom, you will pull up your activity for today, which is on Monday, February 8th. You'll also probably want to split your screen and pull up the Google Doc, because as you go through this activity with the steps here, you're going to type your answers in the Google Doc. So this activity, you'll uncover clues to develop a sentence that represents your theory based upon the clues that you find. And the clues are words that are going to develop into a long story, and they'll make one long sentence. The goal for you is to figure out your version of the story. So the first step is up on the top of each screen, and it tells you to uncover 5 words by clicking on a box and dragging it to the star so you can reveal the words underneath. And then you are going to write a sentence in your notebook that includes 23 words. 5 of the words you have revealed, and then you're going to add words to complete your thought. Then you're going to type this sentence in the Google form. So it might look like this. I'm going to select this one, this one, this one, 4, and 5. So using these 5 words, the house, blue, tree, and face, I'm going to, in my journal, make a little notebook page that has 23 lines on it. And I'm going to use these 5 words to develop a complete thought, filling out those 23 words total. So it might look something like this. The words I chose are in black, and then the ones I added to my story are in blue. So the sun hid behind the tree and not on my face like yesterday when I was on the Crow River by the blue house. So again, I've used my 5 words. I developed my theory or story of how those words might be used. So on today's form, then, I would make that my first hypothesis. And I'm going to type in my 5 words, and then I'll type in what my story is to begin with. Then I'm going to go on to the next slide, and it says I'm going to uncover 5 more words by clicking on a box and drag to the star again. So I'm going to go back to this page and click 5 more times. And then I'm going to form a second hypothesis and a second 20-word sentence to tell my story. And then did your idea of your story change, why or why not? And then you would type in your second hypothesis here. And you'll continue to go through this form looking at the story that you're developing. And then there will be a few summary questions to answer at the end once you have your final story. Have a great time. We'll see you later. Please reach out to your teacher if you need more help.